Bryce, how are you? Sorry to keep you waiting. This weekend, not what I had hoped. I think probably the water cut took a little more of a toll on me than I thought. But not super terrible. I'm my worst critic. I'm very hard on myself, so I think most people thought I did pretty well, but I was a little harder on myself than I needed to be, just because a couple things that didn't happen. I started off the squat. I felt alright. I had my lower back had been bothering me a little bit recently, like towards the end of programming, like kind of some of the harder weeks. I was tapering off and it was feeling okay, and I had 4 days off before the meet, so I thought, you know, I was healed, but I don't think I am completely. So I feel it mostly when I'm squatting. So started off with that. Warm-ups are feeling pretty good. I was wrapped way too loosely for 330, so when I did my warm-up set, it was a little more taxing than it needed to be. And on top of that, it then got into my head that, oh my god, 330 was hard, so how was I ever going to hit my opener? I did end up hitting 360 just fine. Send you the video. And then, but still I was kind of in my head, so I went for 380. The first time I just completely got loose at the bottom and barely came out of the hole. And then I went for 380 again, and I do not know how I did not complete it. I was at the top. My knees came way in. You'll see it in the video. So I ended up with 360. So that's what I was kind of most mad about, because that was nowhere near what I wanted. Last year, my meet, I got 370. So I was a little disappointed with that. But moved on. I was excited about bench. Hit 180 very easily. 190 was a bit of a grinder, but I got it. So that was a 15-pound meet PR, and matched my current best, so I couldn't be unhappy with that. Tried 195, but definitely was not there. And then I went on to deadlift and smoked 360. Then thinking, okay, well, I would like to go for a 5-pound PR with my second pull. I went for 380 and it barely moved. I actually missed it twice in my second and third attempt. But 360 is a 15-pound meet PR, so I ended up with a total of 910, which was a 20-pound meet PR from last year. So the only disappointing thing was kind of the squat. But with the back issues I've kind of been having, and I realized what happened. It wasn't who I had wrap me last year. It was somebody else who works out fine, but I think that freaked me out a little bit on that warm-up set. So could have been done a little different, but what can you do? One best female lifter, and all those records that we had looked up for RPS with the elite group, broke all of those. So overall, not too bad. But moving on, I know I have a couple more weeks with you. I know you had said you wanted to set me up for success, because I'm going to be kind of training on my own. I definitely would appreciate that. I think next up, I do want to do a USAPL meet and be in the 158-pound class. I don't really want to do a water cut again, so now I'm just thinking about, I'd like to bulk up a little bit, get a little bit stronger, and be closer to that 158 mark, because pretty typically I'm 154, 153, kind of maybe sometimes 156, but I definitely want to get my raw squat up, my deadlift up. I don't know if it's worth working on sumo deadlift at all, a little bit. Curious about your thoughts on that. I was kind of thinking maybe, I liked the 2 deadlifts a week, maybe 1 conventional, 1 sumo. So yeah, I guess let me know what you think, and sorry I didn't keep you in the loop the day of the meet. Things were just moving too fast, and I had my support group with me, so they were kind of helping me, but just wasn't totally my day. I wasn't quite there mentally, starting with the squat, but it's alright. I'm not unhappy about it. Just move on and get better. Also, I would like your help finding some of the USAPL meets. I know there's like Ron Nationals in October, but I know you have to qualify for that. I don't even know if I want to do one that soon. I might not want to until next year. But yeah, looking forward to hearing from you, and chat with you soon. Bye.
And that is